can you guys hear me? If you can, just tell me that you can. Okay, all right, thank you very much. So thank you guys for attending this webinar. Sorry about the previous mishap. My laptop just froze. All right, so you're welcome to this webinar. My name is Karla Obakpolor, and I am an Algorand Ambassador. So we're looking at building blockchain solutions, on the Algorand blockchain. So I think I've told you guys before about the Algorand blockchain. We just go to their website. This is Algorand Foundation. Okay. So this is the Algorand website. When you come here, you see, oh, technology that enables frictionless finance. That's true. This is their primary use case. But understanding websites, you know that understanding the Algorand blockchain, you'll find out that there are a lot of other solutions that can be built on the Algorand blockchain. Solutions that, yes, are connected to finance, but also solutions that might not be connected to finance. So there's a lot of things that can be done with the Algorand blockchain. So I'll try to explain concisely as much as I can, because understanding the Algorand blockchain is not just a one-day thing. It's something you have to actually look at their core technology. So first thing I'll do is take you through the website. There's a lot of resources you can get here. I'll start with the developer resource because we're talking about building solutions. So if you are a developer, let's say you understand Python, you know how to code in Python, or maybe you know someone that know how to. There are a lot of things you can get there. You can actually build some solutions on the Algorand blockchain. And there are tutorials that you can take that are made by other developers that you can take and begin to work with or work on. So, and Algorand has a 250 million grants for solutions that come up on the Algorand blockchain. Recently, let me see if I can get it. Recently, there was this company that built a solution on the Algorand blockchain, and they got a grant from them, and today they've launched already. You can check out. Let me see if I can get that out. Okay, let me see if I can get that on there. Oh yeah. All right, so on their page, let's see if I can get it over here. Please mute your mics. Okay, I can't find it now. But if you go through their site, you see it was announced like a partnership. This is future proof. Okay, yeah, it was bound to So it's this guys, it's Bounty Block. So it says here, we are delighted to announce Bounty Block has received an Algorand Foundation grant to make it easier for applications to acquire new customers and engage them through Bounty Block's incentivization and reward system. So this is one of those projects that were built on the Algorand blockchain, and this project has benefited from the Algorand Foundation grant. Algorand is giving 250 million as in they have 250 million algos to give to people who would want to build solutions on their blockchain. So you can just basically do that. If you're somebody who knows how to code, or you know how to create solutions as per build program, you can program on the Algorand blockchain. The Algorand blockchain is programmable. Yeah. All right, so let's continue. So here, this is the first thing, building solutions on Algorand blockchain. And I already told you about how first thing you see about them is, okay, solutions for frictionless finance. Frictionless finance basically means, sorry, oh Jesus. Okay, frictionless finance basically means borderless finance, being able to just happen. Being able to make payments, you know, across country. If you want to send my money to somebody in the US, it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be very, very difficult, and they don't have to pay a middleman. So basically, the Algorand blockchain helps this happen. You know, then I said before, it's not only frictionless finance that are the solutions that can be built. There are other solutions. Now, recently in the crypto space, we've had this big awakening of decentralized finance. So anywhere you go, DeFi, DeFi, DeFi. Every blockchain, you know, lots of blockchains today are looking for ways to develop DeFi solutions. You know, lots of them. They want to, any little thing, you go on their Twitter, and the latest development is some sort of DeFi, you know, solution has been built, or some sort of DeFi stuff, something that has to do with decentralized finance, so that people can, you know, access traditional financial products, but in a decentralized form. So that's what basically what DeFi is. So DeFi solutions can be built on the Algorand blockchain, yes. And if you get to study about the Algorand blockchain, if you go on the websites and check the developer resources, you'll find out that solutions can be built on this blockchain. Just like, okay, you have, Ethereum was one of the first solutions that would have apps built on them. I hope I'm correct, yes, should be correct on that. So now, Algorand blockchain is doing the same thing, basically. All right, so my own aspect here is, I'm saying that, okay, since decentralized finance can be built on the Algorand blockchain, aren't there other things, other decentralized products, or other decentralized solutions that can also be built on the Algorand blockchain? That's my question. I don't know if anybody can answer. You can unmute yourself now. Let me stop screen share for a moment. All right. Let me ask you to unmute. Okay, you guys can actually unmute yourself. We're going to have an interactive session now. So I just want to ask a question. If I'm saying that if decentralized finance can be built on the Algorand blockchain, is it not just, let's not just talk about only Algorand blockchain, let's talk about blockchains. If decentralized finance can be built on blockchains, you know, is it possible that there are other kind of solutions that can also be built on the blockchain, the blockchain network? You can unmute yourself. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hello.
Okay, did you get my question?
Yeah, I got your question.
Okay, so do you have something to say?
But can you repeat the question again? Sorry.
I said
You said
in the past I think 3 months or so, we've had we've
Yeah.
had we've had decentralized solutions built on various blockchains. Let me just talk here about
Yeah.
Algorand blockchain. So I'm saying if decentralized solutions can be built, and at this point, what we have is decentralized finance. Is it possible that decentralized solutions on in other aspects can be built also on the blockchain network? So at this point, DeFi is going everywhere. Is it possible that there are other sort of solutions that can be built?
Yeah.
I actually have one. So,
Which one is that?
no, as
You
in
have one, you said
I
what?
have an idea. I'm going to present it next. I just want to hear your opinions first.
My view, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you know the hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay, so okay, if anybody else has an idea, I would start. I think we have like a minute before I continue. Anybody wants to say something? Okay. All right. Let me just continue then, because I have stuff to do. So let me start my screen share again. Share screen. All right. So I was saying, if we had DeFi, built on blockchains, we can have other things also built. So DeFi basically means decentralized finance. So solutions that are built on the Algorand blockchain, CBDC, basically central bank digital currencies. Most of us are in Nigeria, so if we want to have digital naira, like the one that can be transferable, not just the one that's on payments, the one that can be transferable, that can maybe cause mass adoption of people in Nigeria, that can be built on the Algorand blockchain. So we can build like our naira, develop it on the Algorand blockchain, and then smart contracts also. A lot of decentralized apps, that has to do with finance are possible because of smart contracts. Smart contracts is like, how do I put it? It's like the executioning of activities on a blockchain. Like you hardly find a blockchain function without the ability to have smart contracts in it. So it's very important for every blockchain. And Algorand's own layer one smart extra layer one tech helps smart contracts to be executable quickly and scalable. So such that the smart contracts that are being executed on the Algorand blockchain, they're executing like normal transactions, like when you're transferring apples to somebody. So they are fast and they don't take so much fee, and they don't slow down the network. I'll show you about the latest development of Algorand. So because of smart contracts, we can have decentralized finance. Now my idea is here, DeCOM. DeCOM basically means decentralized commerce. I wrote about this on this Lightblocks post. This is the new technology that Algorand just added. Where is it? Let's go down. Yeah. Okay, yes, this is the latest, Algorand's latest fundamental shift in smart contracts. They've just added stateful smart contract functionality into their layer one structure. So basically, it means that the smart contracts that are built here would be executable quickly, and like you can see, scalable DeFi and dApp solutions that can execute to billions of users with tens of millions in daily transactions with very, very little transaction fees. The lowest transaction fees Algorand is, I think it's milli-algos, 0.001 algos. So this is just the latest addition to the latest developments in their tech. Now, this is where I want us to get to. Here, where I was talking about smart contracts and decentralized commerce. Decentralized commerce is basically peer-to-peer commerce. Now, we've all had the you can check it out. I think I'll let me just drop the link so you'll be able to view for yourself. Okay. So we've had um, at least let's say at least like 90% of us, because we're in the crypto space, have done some sort of trading with somebody, maybe OTC trade, peer-to-peer trade, or maybe let's say not even crypto. Maybe you were just basically buying something from someone, or selling something to someone, maybe a service or a product. There are times when we've had somebody outside the country want to purchase our products. I've had that more than once. I have a platform called What School where I teach people how to do stuff basically. So I've had people from Kenya say, "Oh, please, how do I pay in this or how do I pay in that?" And the payment system becomes a sort of barrier. And then also I've had people like I've had to put my content on different platforms, centralized e-commerce platforms. We know some of them. I'm not going to call their names so I don't use something that should be done, or maybe fall into some sort of bigger whatever. We've had centralized e-commerce platforms where you go, you put your stuff, put your service or your products, and then buyers contact you through those platforms, right? Now, there's still a centralized body there. When you're paying, some of them you have to pay to the centralized body. It's like banking. It's just that right now it's not finance that we're trading or trading goods and services. Is it not? So there are some of them that are not that you don't pay to them, you pay to your buyer. But basically, they create a platform and then people come to meet you there. So decentralized commerce is basically peer-to-peer commerce, commerce that is from me to you, no matter where we are in the world. And I'm looking at this working for service-based products. So that okay, it can also work for products, but sorry, let me put this. It can also work for it can also work for products, but to remove the part of logistics or deliveries from one country to another, let's look first at service-based, solutions. So I have something I want to do, and if I have access to DeCOM services, it means I can build my own blockchain store. That's just my idea. I can build my own blockchain store. I have, let's say, What School. I'm going to use What School as an example. So I have a What School store built on the Algorand Blockchain. It's centralized commerce. And then the only thing for payment is either Algos or NGM. That's in Nigeria, if the CBs, if the Nigerian if the Nigerian currency is built on the Algorand blockchain, like CBDC use case. Those two currencies will be the only currencies for payments. So I don't have to collect payments through any central body. It is between me and you. And you could be in Asia and I'm in Africa and we are doing business. And the money is leaving directly from your wallet to mine. The service also that I'm providing is leaving from mine. Maybe like I submit some sort of work and then that we approve. There's a contract that just says that okay, once this is sent, money returns. If you go through this article that I wrote, I kind of talked more about it. I was just saying like, imagine this and this can be done. Imagine that okay, this platform is there, and if I see what I like and I click a certain and I click a certain button, it just means that you've entered a smart contract. Like I've asked for your product, and then immediately the whole shipping process and everything starts without anybody trying to call anybody from one place or from another place or trying to send funds through a centralized body. So that's my idea on decentralized commerce. And I think that this can be built on the Algorand blockchain. Then I said something here. I said, okay, yeah, anyone can build their blockchain store and then solve problem of borderless pay. Are you guys with me? Can you guys hear me? Are you with me?
Yeah, we're with you.
Okay, so that's my idea. So here I'm saying like replace e-commerce as we know it without any middleman. Oh my God, I'm misspelling middleman. So replace e-commerce with smart contracts. So e-com becomes DeCOM, just like we have DeFi. I'm saying that we can have decentralized commerce on the Algorand blockchain or any, yeah, I meet this person. So this is my this is my idea on building solutions on Algorand blockchain. Do you guys have any questions or suggestions? It's more like an interactive session. Is anyone here? Okay, I'm seeing some questions here. Okay. Features of DeFi and Algorand blockchain. Okay. Okay, features of DeFi. I think that's the question. Okay. When you say features of DeFi, the Algorand is not the Algorand blockchain is not a DeFi. It's not a DeFi platform. It's a blockchain where DeFi. Let's say DeFi or DeFi, whichever one. It's a blockchain where DeFi solutions can be built on. Let me give you an example. The Ethereum blockchain is not a DeFi platform, but DeFi solutions can be built on the Ethereum blockchain. So if I'm going to tell you features of DeFi on the Algorand blockchain, I'm basically going to tell you the features of the Algorand blockchain. The first thing is that it has solved the blockchain trilemma. The blockchain trilemma is decentralization, security, and scalability. Security means, yeah, you know what security is. The immutability of the data, being data and record of transactions being stored in the Algorand blockchain. The scalability is the ability for this blockchain to take up more users and not get slowed down. More users, more applications, more transactions, and not get slowed down. You get, and then decentralization. No, decentralization is everyone having access to the core tech of that blockchain and the records of the blockchain, so that a certain number of people are not able to just hold all the info and perform some sort of what's that thing called 51%. This is supposed to be here. And perform some sort of hack on the blockchain. So that's for the blockchain dilemma. Algorand has solved that. This is big because it means that this blockchain can be used for a lot of things and not crash or get slowed down. or have increase in fees. There's something called enterprise. That's what we say, and a blockchain is built for enterprise adoption. It means that people can build businesses on that blockchain. They can build some certain business solution on the blockchain, and like they market and get more users. And as more users come, the blockchain is still as good when they started and when they have like 100 million users.
Crash everything.
Okay, it should be written. Yeah. So that's one unique feature. The latest unique feature is what the addition, the development they've done on their smart contracts. Why is it smart contracts? State smart contracts. That's the ability to build smart contracts on the blockchain so that it can execute quickly and so that the fees will not be high. We've had experience of certain blockchain where you're just doing some transactions and the fee is a lot. But the kind of addition that they've created, the kind of development that they've made, like if you check that article, you'll be able to see it. The kind of development that they've made is such that a lot of transactions can take place at the same time on the network, and it will not the fees that would be cost of those transactions will not be high, it will be small, and also as more people come in, the network will not get slow. These things are important for launching DeFi solutions, any blockchain at all. And let's not forget the part of security. Okay, did I answer your question? Is there any more question before we go to the final parts? Okay, there isn't any. All right, I'm supposed to send this to you. Any more questions?
Fine, good morning. You did now? Yeah.
Mr. Chukwu, please, could you mute your mic?
Okay, let me see the end questions. Okay, there are no questions. So we are at the last part, which is the giveaway. So I'm going to post a form here for us to fill. So I'm going to post a form here for us to fill. All right, to everyone. Okay, so be sure to download. If you don't have the Algorand wallet, please download the Algorand wallet and send me, post your wallet address on that form. And then also you can join the Algorand community to get to know more about the blockchain. You find that if you're a developer, I would really implore you or advise whichever one. I really implore you to check out the developer resources. If you're good with Python programming language, if you have any knowledge of coding, when you check developer resources, I posted it at the beginning of this webinar. When you check, you'd see that there are a lot of resources that you can learn from. So it's not like they are just telling you come and build solutions. They're also showing you how to, where to go, what to do to build solutions on the Algorand blockchain. So if you know a developer or you are one, I think you should check out Algorand.com, AlgorandFoundation.com. Okay, so just let's say a few minutes, 2 minutes for 2 minutes for. Does anybody have any more questions? Because I'm about to end this meeting. Let me just post this link here.
Okay, so I think I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, so my question is, what's Algorand's plan towards incubating companies that are already on other blockchain? Are there like programs and processes that Algorand has in place to help incubate other blockchain projects that might be needing or wanting to move over to the Algorand blockchain?
Yes, there are, but to there are okay. We had a webinar I think last month or early this month, and I asked a question similar to this. It was one of our ambassadors. The guy is like one the ambassador of the quarter. So what this guy did was he had other businesses come up on the Algorand blockchain. He's in China, no, not China, I think Japan. So, so he had other businesses in Japan who provide certain services and talked to them and said, oh, hey, you can actually, put this your business or provide this your solution, through the Algorand blockchain. This is what you can do. Let's build such and such on the blockchain network. So there are various incubating plans that Algorand has. The thing is that there's no one plan for everybody. So it's depending on the solution that you want to build in the blockchain. That's what will determine how the plan will go. So what you can do is get to their websites and you can get you can join their community also. Join the community. Then there's the contact us page that you can find. Send them, yeah, that's the grants program. Thank you very much. That's the grants program. So send them an email explaining, oh, this is what I want to do. Let's say you have a business that wants to build a certain solution for the blockchain. Send them an email. They'll definitely respond to you. Did that answer your question?
Of course, yes, of course. I've already got the link, so I'll try out to get across to them. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. So guys, thank you very much. So I'll be ending this webinar now. Thank you so much for attending. So be sure to fill the links and check out the Algorand website. All right, thank you so much. Goodbye. Have a wonderful day.